Hello, my name is Tarja and this game is The Long Dark. We are at Coastal Highway, and at the end of the previous video I activated a trade for the Bushcraft bow blueprint, and that requires 2 cured hides, 2 cured maple saplings and 5 kilos of raw fish or meat. So I have the hides and saplings in the backpack right now, and I'm going to do some fishing, so I'll get fresh fish for the trade. Like, there was venison and rabbit behind the garage, but I think those are something like 50 to 60% by now, so I think it's safer to just do fish and get a couple of big ones. Well, I mean, one big one would be fine. It was 5 kilos, so I don't have, let's see, no baits. So what do? I could fish for an hour, get some baits, and then try for a bigger one. Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. So let's see how much, 2 or 3. Let's put 3 hours. See what we get. Oh, 5.81. Okay, that one in itself is enough.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
But let's see what we can get. And I think I'm gonna just drop this and this. Which one? That's a really big one. That's too small. So one of these. I think that one, because I think the salmon, they give you quite a bit of lantern fuel. Like this probably. I haven't really paid attention other than that the trouts give you something like 0.03 liters, and then those salmons, it's something like 0.15, but I guess it's the weight. Yeah, but that is a fish, and it weighs over 5 kilos, so it fulfills the criteria. And this is once again so annoying. The wind is slowing me down. Now I wonder, how is that bow going to differ from the regular one? Like, it should be better in some way, and then also what does it require? Like there's something different. Or otherwise there would be no need for blueprint. Yes, that's ready. And then we just wait for the evening and aurora so we can talk with the trader. Looks what? Oh, what's there? What is that on the ice? Seriously? Is that a boat? Now, it's so close. I'm so worried about the weak ice. Broken arrow. And then those are ruined. Search locker. This is interesting. And we can open the door. Marine flare. Sardines. Let's take everything there is to take. But yeah, this is interesting. I thought Oh, there were several of those. Yeah. But then there's the problem. I'm so worried about the edge of the ice. But let's see, where is it? I'm taking a picture. I wonder if this has something to do with getting the trader's stuff done. Does it affect the beachcombing? But yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting to see a boat on the ice. I was watching something. What was that video about? Was it about the afflictions? Well, there was something like that in Pilgrim mode. If you fall into the ice, it doesn't damage your health. Like, of course, you get the hypothermia risk and such, but like it doesn't affect the health bar. How much? 31.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, let's eat one of those. So it... Oh, but it does affect. No. Coffee. Well, but I'm not having food poisoning, which is of course logical. It was as fresh as it could be. So now I have had 2 scares in a very short time. It was that moose. I harvested 10 kilos of the moose meat and I was going to drop it and press the wrong button. Well, I backed out really fast, but I was worried. But it didn't give me food poisoning, and now that fish didn't give me food poisoning. So I guess it is when it's that fresh. And of course I have level 5 cooking, but that really shouldn't affect raw meat or fish. So I guess it's just because it was so fresh. I've been so careful with those buttons, but I'm starting to slip up once again. So now I'm going to cook those fish, and I need 0.25 liters in a small bottle, lantern fuel. There was some trade that required, what was it, 2.75 liters of lantern fuel or something like that, and you can't select. You need to give entire bottles, so you need to have a bottle that has, it's only half full. Yeah, so I think the next thing will be cooking fish, and then yeah, it's gonna be dark after that, I think. So I was sleeping 1 hour at a time because I knew this was coming. Now we just complete the trade.
Got more for me? On my way.
So now the blueprint will be there in the box in the morning, and we'll see what it requires and how it differs from the regular bow. Now I have lots of fish to eat, so don't need to do more fishing right now. Oh, there was something I was thinking of. Like, how about this one? This is same as before, but the radio and the signal, and like there might be. Oh, where is it? And now it's this one. This is for those containers. Like, it's possible that there is a container here. But I'm not getting any signal. So the map shows several places, okay, where there could be container, and I saw somewhere information that there's two of them. Two of them on each map. So it seems to be in this direction. Okay. Yeah. Where is it? Oh, there. So, what's in there? Well, that wasn't exactly useful, but at least I've found... Oh, did I? Oh yes, that was the second one I found here. So now I have found both containers on this map, since there's only two. Okay. So let's get back inside, since there really isn't any reason to be outdoors. The problem is that the aurora, it makes me nervous. The sound. Okay, let's get inside. The problem is that this is spooky. I'm not really fan of aurora in real life, and in this game it is definitely spooky. So it's morning and it looks like the visibility may not be good enough. Let's see. If I can see the fishing hut, it's fine. but if not, then it's probably not a good idea. I can see that fishing hut, but okay, I can see it. So I can go this way, and then I'll see the island from the fishing hut. It's halfway to the island. So if you see the fishing hut, then you can see the island from there. Now I was thinking I could drop some of that cooked fish here. I've been taking pieces from here while going past this, so I could drop, let's put those large pieces, put them there. So when I could move these away from the door. I was thinking I can use those for bait later. The moose meat and rabbits in the curing box was ready, so I removed those, put them in the trunk where I have all the cured meat, some carrots, and what else, acorns, burdock root, rose hip. I think there's some of the mushrooms as well. So I'm using the trunk for food items that I have harvested myself. Okay, the boat is there, barely visible. And there are lots of cattails here left. I haven't picked them up. I think there are probably rose hips as well. Like I have collected some, but definitely not all. And there's even more of both on the other maps. But now what was it? Bushcraft. Green birch sapling. You got what? Oh. Highly improvised oath. Heavier and powerful, if also more fragile. Okay. But I suppose it's a good thing I haven't harvested all of the birch saplings. It was just, the idea was that I don't need them because the fire hardened arrows don't require. And I haven't made much of the simple arrows. But I don't think there are any on this map. there are birch saplings on other maps. What was the last one? I remember somewhere there were 4. Oh, but that could have been Ash Canyon. I don't want to go there. Okay, so it looks like I'll need to wait for a while before I can try making that. Oh, I didn't check. How about I could take another look. Workbench. Okay, so no tools. It requires workbench. But there is a workbench in each region, so that is not a problem. Now, what should I do? I'm going to wait for the next aurora, see what's on the trade list then. Now I have almost all day. I suppose I could do some more fishing, get more lantern fuel, since that seems to be something I can use for trades. So it would be a good idea to get more of it. So, should I close the door? We got blizzard and I've been cooking the fish and fishing. So now I have, yeah, that's the last one of these. How much? 0.40. Okay, this one will fill that bottle and probably be a bit over. So I guess I'll be staying here as long as the blizzard is going on out there. And it's getting dark and the blizzard is still going on. I might boil some water. I mean, there was some water somewhere in the containers, but might as well since the fire was going. And I think this means I'll be spending the night in here. That shouldn't be a problem. And it's now midnight and the blizzard is still going on. It was getting a bit chilly, so I decided I had some coal there in that drawer, so I decided to light a fire and might as well boil some water. Like easily put 2 liters there, then sleep for an hour, then wait for 20 minutes to boil and then put the next one there. And I'm going to leave the water here, probably most of it. I need to check in the morning how much water I have and if there's any sense in leaving. Oh, now it's ending. But there's no point going out. I can spend the rest of the night in here and go back to the garage in the morning when there's light. And let's put more water. 2.5 hours left. So I guess I'll be sleeping some more. So now it's over. Still windy, but almost clear sky. this would be really cold weather, even in real life. I've been wondering about that sky. Is it anywhere even near realistic? How much time? 10 minutes? Or is it just sort of random dots? I don't know enough to... I think the only one I could recognize is the Big Dipper, and I'm not sure if it would be visible. Well, this is northern sky, so I guess it could be if it was there. That looks like something. Some a bit brighter stars. Okay.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I think I could put one liter. Yep. But let's just close the door. I'm gonna stay here until sunrise. It's morning now and weather is nice, cold but clear, and I'm leaving most of the fish here. Oh, I could take one more, so I'll have
Looks like we
two
made it through another night.
pieces of fish, and then I could go back. I think I should mend the bedroll. Or if not now, at least before I leave this region. At least I need to take the materials with me, but it's probably best if I mend it before I leave here. I was thinking I have the map now and I could check where there could be birch saplings and go and check those places. Like if there happens to be some left here, I'm not sure. I suspect there may not be, since I have been all over this region. I'll probably harvested them. But we'll see. And this is so funny. I'm always looking in both directions before crossing the road. It's not like I'm waiting for traffic. It's more like, are there deer or bears? So how about these? 76 and that's 55. So these are usable. And this is 66, 54. So these are all still usable. 51, 51. But I don't need cooking oil. I got too much of it already, so there's no point. Don't need cooking oil. What I need is the lantern fuel. Okay, that one is full. Oh, I forgot to leave the remaining baits at the fishing hut. Let's drop this. I think I could collect these bottles which are not full. It may be useful for trades. But yeah, what was I supposed to do next? This one is empty. Oh, moose hide is cured. What was I going to do with this? Don't remember. There probably isn't anything. Oh. No room. That one is 5. So let's put it there. Like it feels like waste to use that for trade, but what else am I going to do with it? Yeah, it's probably going to stay there in the drawer, unused. Like, no point making another cloak, as I'm not using the first one, and too valuable to use for a trade. That's so stupid. So now we have the next Aurora. Let's see what we can trade for.
The lights are out, so I figured you'd be on the air. I'm up for it.
So, canned pineapples, maple syrup, frozen angler, don't need this. Ice fishing is on level 5. So there isn't really anything here that I need. So I guess I'm just going to forget it this time.
See you on the other side.
And maybe I'll be waiting for... Yeah, I could wait for the next, or I could go look around, see if I can find those birches somewhere. There might still be a place or two I haven't checked on this map. I'll need to go and take a look. It's now the next day, both in game and in real life, and I was wondering what was I going to do. And I think it was those birch saplings. I was going to go and look for them, but it's a little afternoon. Since there was a blizzard, I had to wait. Let's see what the weather says now. Okay, this is fine. And now I also have an idea. In addition to those saplings, I'm going to there might be one sapling at the Jackrabbit Island, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to visit these fishing huts, and I'm going to leave some coal and sticks on each of them, just sort of for emergencies. Since I have a lot of coal use it for this. Yeah, and I took some of the cardboard matches as well. So, I wonder how many fishing huts are there. I have 20 pieces of coal, 20 sticks, and don't remember how many matches I took. But the first one, yeah, I'm going to the fishing hut there near the edge of the ice, since it is between the islands. Like, I may need to use it at some point for emergency shelter. And the reason I want to leave something to burn is that I don't really carry that much. I have sticks and matches, but I don't carry firewood because it's heavy. Maybe I should develop a habit of carrying some coal with me. That would probably be a good idea. The boat was somewhere here, near this one. Yeah, and this is closer to the water than I feel comfortable with, but that can't be helped. I'm going to leave. So let's put this, I can put a little more. How many? 8. Okay, and let's put 4 of these and 4 of these. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, that's a locker. And yeah, well, there is the thing that I really am not comfortable going that close to water. I mean, the fact that the locker is there suggests that the ice is thick enough, but yeah, I don't have to. Like, I don't need to necessarily. So I think I'm gonna skip that. I could go to this fishing hut first and then go check the island. It's on the other side of the island, one of those small, it's not even island, it's just a small patch of land off the island. And I'm going to go to the fishing camp because there is a place near it where there might be those saplings, and the fishing hut at the fishing camp has everything I need. So there is that, and let's leave the same amount here, 4 of each, 8 matches. Like, that is purely for emergencies. And that fishing hut is also empty. It's there close to the shore, is the one where I have plenty of stuff. Those are just flying over. How about that? Is there something there? So now let's check. It's not this. I think it's that one where those birds are. That's where there might be saplings. But I can take a look here. But it doesn't seem... Okay, it's this guy. This is why the birds are making noise. Have I been here? Yes. There is a feather. Any more? I'm not seeing. Yeah, no more feathers. Are we getting fog? So there is one, and I think I'm going to that fishing hut now. And then to the one near the shore. Because I think, yeah, the visibility is going, definitely. So the shore is there behind this one. Okay, there is can and some firewood. Putting those here. So emergency supplies. And then I could go here. I could check. What do I have here? I mean, there should be a cooking pot and firewood. I don't remember. What else? Well, there's something. Oh, there's fish. A lot of it. And some cooked fish. Oh, not too bad. That's nice. Yes, there's the cooking pot. And there's firewood. Some clothes. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. I don't need to leave any of that coal here. No matches either. Now there is that one. I could go there. Let's hope the visibility isn't going anytime soon. Yeah, I think I have visited all of these fishing huts. But just having something to burn is a good idea. Oh, and I was watching a video about the Aurora mine, And actually, my information on that seems to be outdated. Like, the video was fairly recent, and it said that if you go there, like there's an aurora, you go to the mine, use the elevator to go down, and there will be an aurora the next night. So you can go there and wait for the morning, then explore, and then wait for the next night, and there will be a guaranteed aurora and you'll get out of there. So that was interesting. Now I think I'm going, yeah, that was the only one here. I'm going back to that one. So I decided to spend the night here in one of these fishing cabins, and it turned out to be a good idea. As you can probably hear, there's a blizzard going on outside. So now I'll need to wait for that to pass. Well, the blizzard lasted fairly long, slightly afternoon. So now how was it? The saplings, it was going up here and then to right. And there could be something else here as well. Somewhere here. I'm not seeing any saplings. Oh, there's bunnies. And there is that. Okay, so from that cabin to this direction. Let's go and see. So I was thinking those saplings, so when they need to be green, it means that when you collect them, if you want to store them, you need to put them in a container so they won't start curing. Now, what's that? Have I been here? Probably, but let's check anyway. Yes, I have been, But that's a feather. Any more? There's another one. But I think that's it. So where should I go? I could go this direction. See if I can find any saplings. Like I've been here, but not necessarily checking all the places. But I do think it's fairly improbable that I find any more saplings, birch saplings here, since this is the region I have explored the most. So I may need to leave the bushcraft bow until I get to Mystery Lake, or maybe even further than that. Yeah. And the Mystery Lake, going there, the original plan was going towards Mystery Lake, go to the ravine, go to Bleak Inlet, investigate the signal, and then fall on Muskeg and then Mystery Lake. But I was starting to think that since I got those 2 bags of salt, I could take one of them and take that to the camp office first, and then go to Bleak Inlet. And that means I would go to Mystery Lake, follow on Muskeg, and from there to Bleak Inlet. Since the cave going from Bleak Inlet to fall on Muskeg to Bleak Inlet in this case, it would take me close to the location where the bunker is supposed to be. And it would be easier than going from the ravine. So I would get the salt to the camp office and get to Bleak Inlet, the correct place there, easier that way. And then just come the same way back to fall on Muskeg. Now I'm getting all confused. Yes, same way back to fall on Muskeg and from there to Mystery Lake. Yeah. So exactly the same way back as I go there. That would probably be a good idea. So I'm not going to look for those saplings here, I think, since I probably won't find any. But the one thing I was thinking is, I was thinking of that mine. Should I go there? Now, I could leave that for much later, like when I come back from far territory. I could do that then. But what I was thinking is, should I take another visit to Desolation Point before I leave for the other direction. Just go there, see if I could find some of those saplings, either in the transfer area or in Desolation Point. I suppose I could do that. Okay, it's afternoon. Visibility isn't very good. How about those fishing huts? I think there are a couple where there isn't anything to burn. But I don't think I want to go to the ice when there's this much fog. And I want to wait at least one aurora just to check what there is for trade. Of course, I could go to Desolation Point. There's a radio there. So if there's an aurora while I'm there, I can check the traders list, see if there's anything I want. So now we have the next aurora. Let's see what there is on the list.
Hey, what's the story? Here's what I have.
So aviator cap, that has been there before. I have film, lots of it. Pickles. Patches, t-shirt. Well, that's cute, but not much use for it. I have lots of coffee, I have salt, don't need ammo. Yeah, I'd say there's nothing here that I need. Yep, not this time.
Time to call it a day.
So there was some blueprint. It was at the same time as the rifle. The first time the rifle was on offer, there was a blueprint. And I didn't want to use that much lantern fuel at once. So I've been hoping to get that blueprint on the list. I guess it will be there at some point, but not yet. But this means I'll be going to Desolation Point in the morning if the weather allows, and that will be in the next video, so this is all for this time.